make sure you were truly in that light, because you got to know where to look.
Okay. Can I have a little more of that on the monitor, or is that going to be too crazy?
Sound is in place, acting's in place, set's in place, and we're really adding lights for the first time in this pass.
Have a great show.
So, yeah, this is our moment.
Working with Anne-Marie is both really fiery and really subtle, or really intimate, or really emotional, and also really explosive.
She's really funny, and maybe that's the vaulting off point, and then we'll hit you with a desperate truth about your performance or your offer, so you can't ignore it. For example, I believe nothing you say. There's nothing going on in your eyes when you do that. Do it again.
I feel like I dig and dig to find this kind of naive child place. Let us see you, let us know you in all of your failures and all of your faults, so that it exposes ways of seeing the world that hold a deeper truth.
Anne-Marie's very good at creating magic with the actor's body out of thin air. It's about a three-dimensional experience that is asking the mind and the thoughts and the heart to be expressed and shared physically through the body.
There's something about treading in territory that we know that keeps us in our habitual ways of expressing, ways of thinking, that keeps us hiding, keeps us protected from ourselves. By putting collaborators and myself into unfamiliar territory, it gives us a chance at being seen. I think that's it.
I could see people looking at me in that way that you look at a person who's in the middle of a physical crisis, and do you think you're going to deliver here in the elevator?
She's not scared to go into the dark, which is amazing because she's such a bright human, but she carries it all with her. For those of us who are interested in pushing ourselves to be more courageous, she's the perfect leader for that.
Scale a little bit. It has this comedy in it. It has this kind of lightness inside the devastation. Mm-hmm. That feels active to me in terms of how people come and go.
A common theme that she's interested in, it's going to sound really dark, but existential terror. That feeling that I think is really universal to existence, that you're not enough, or that you really desire to be something.
I love my daughter 2 bits, but it's also like, you know what I mean?
We are shining a light on a very complicated, very harsh subject as brightly as possible. And that's our job, to see if we can really showcase it in a spotlight. We don't need to answer it because the world hasn't answered it yet.
À cette époque-là de ma vie, j'étais obsédé par les mots.
I do feel that the larger gesture and the thing that kind of keeps me in this is that I want to grapple with stuff that provokes social action, and people leave the theater feeling they can rise up to something, and that they recognize that in their lives, if not in themselves.